Hola, hola amigos, bienvenidos una vez más a un nuevo capítulo de BG3. Estamos aquí en el circo, donde se han producido algunos eventos, sí, y hemos logrado derrotar a los infiltrados de la absoluta. Ahora tenemos la misión de encontrar las partes desmembradas de un payaso que reemplazaron los doppelgangers para crear un atentado aquí en el circo. Tenemos una pista porque encontramos una mano de un vendedor de aquí mismo del circo y vamos a hacerle algunas preguntas a ver si podemos obtener respuesta. Y disfruten de este capítulo, no se olviden de suscribirse y darle like. Aquí tenemos al amigo donde encontramos la mano. Está justo en el plato.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato?
He encontrado esta mano entre tus cosas. ¿De dónde la has sacado?
I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big Wolf. Have a treato. It'll make it better.
Bueno, dice que se peleó contra una rata. Encontramos un cofre y una rata muerta, pero nada más del payaso.
Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you.
Yo creo que es el último puesto del circo que no hemos visitado.
I need a quick word.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
Quiero a alguien, de hecho a alguien que tengo muy cerca.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Bueno, aquí creo que también podríamos tener varias opciones, a ver qué pasa. Sí, podemos poner las tres chicas en apuros. ¿Qué dices, corazón sombrío?
Love, is it? I hadn't realized I'd bowled you over that much. Give it a try then. Impress me.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you. know you. But do you know one another? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Tenemos que responder preguntas. La noche misma, creo yo.
I see. Are you sure you don't want to quit while you're behind?
Your bond tears, but it does not break. Have hope. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Cabellos morenos, ahora tiene cabellos blancos. Bueno, tener discreción.
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
Son muchas preguntas.
Our touch has been that of sunlight, but now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
Esa sí es difícil. Creo que no sabe nadar. No sé. Bueno, sí, haberle fallado a su diosa en el momento cumbre.
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Your bond a seedling, one that needs a gentle hand in its tending. Nurture it, and it will become a great oak in time. Your love is one few have. Cherish it.
Ahora veamos cómo nos va con Karlak. Veamos si acepta.
Absolutely! This is going to be great fun!
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Karlak. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
¿Quién es la persona que odia más que nadie? Wow. Ok, Cortash.
Just the sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding!
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
Wow, esto sí es difícil. Creo que pasear por la ciudad mirando escaparates.
I'd
No.
rather have my horn yanked out with tweezers. Come on, give me a little action.
Do not fear. There is time yet. For our touch has been light, but now we must dig deep. Deeper than any other. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
Esto sí es información personal. Yo creo que lo más probable es que esté muerto.
Honestly, probably. But hopefully not anytime soon. I've got a lot of living to do yet. You did pretty well there, soldier. I have to say, I'm impressed.
Your bond a seedling. One that needs a gentle hand in its tending. Nurture it, and it will become a great oak. In time, I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Muy bien. Veamos con Shahir a ver si acepta esto.
Oh, the dryad is comely enough. But you? Don't poke at questions you don't want the answer to, cub.
¿Y por qué siempre me llamas Estira?
Forgive me. I had not realized. My beloved, before she died, was a woman of great strength and fortitude. I called her Stira in our quiet moments. You remind me of her.
¿Qué te parece la incel? ¿Probamos?
I don't see the harm.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Lazel, passion of the heart and blade wage war in her soul. Listen, think, what does she most desire?
Pues siempre es muy pragmática. La atención, podría ser. Hallar la verdad sobre Orfeo entre las mentiras de su reina.
You hear my words, you see my path. It is good to be known.
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is the Githyanki's fondest memory?
Del mar de la noche. Creo que la noche que compartimos.
I took my pleasure and it was done. I've devoted few thoughts to it since.
Do not fear. There is time yet. For our touch has been light, but now we must dig deep. Deeper than any other. Life is brief, finite. When the warrior dies, What legacy will she leave behind?
Yo creo que la conocerán como la quien liberó al pueblo Kitianki.
I will carry the truth to my people, whatever it might mean. Only time will tell how I'm remembered. An illuminating exercise. You've listened, if not always with both ears in attendance.
Your bond a seedling, one that needs a gentle hand in its tending. Nurture it, and it will become a great oak in time. Your love is one few have. Cherish it. Go in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love anew.
Yo pienso que es una forma de mejorar la relación con tus compañeros. Aquí hay otra forma de entrar a la ciudad. Acá hay otra entrada también, otra entrada a la cueva.
Let's see.
Es otra cueva. Y aquí sí hay gente.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No sé si son... Creo que esta es la cueva de los ladrones.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
¿Qué? ¿Hicimos algo por alguien? Interesante, los conocen de antes. Ah, aquí estaba el gnomo este. Estos son los gnomos. Aquí ha estado su centro de operaciones. Arcus Brut.
Something's on my mind.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbrin is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself.
Pareces preocupado.
I am. I knew him rash, but this is unspeakable. Speak to him. Help him see sense. Someone has to.
Espero no estén construyendo un golem gigante como el que enfrentamos en la forja.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Para luchar contra Gortash. Gortash es hombre muerto. Tengo mis propias razones para acabar con él.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Tienes toda la razón. Tal vez tú seas mi pasaporte para entrar a la ciudad. Pero, ¿por qué culpas a los gondianos?
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while the city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
La ciudad tampoco es muy segura para mí.
Neither was Moonrise. And look how that turned out. You have a knack for passing among these bastards as if you were one of them.
¿Y cuál es el plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbrin, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barcus. The adults are talking.
Eso tiene razón, podría morir mucha gente inocente. Incluso la ciudad podría colapsar. Pero me interesa la bomba. Me podría usar para matar a enemigos más poderosos. Como hechicero. La explosión va a ser estupendamente criminal. No puedo esperar.
Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
La bomba. Ah, sí hace mucho daño, ¿eh? 50 a 120 de daño. Con un adicional de fuerza. Y también tiene un daño permanente. Superficie inflige fuego de 1 a 4 de daño por turno. Sí, podría usar la bomba para cualquier otra cosa.
A rune powder bomb? Oh, what the devil has he become?
Hay que detener a los gondianos. Trabajan para la absoluta.
They are inventors, just like us. Persnickety and self-important too. But we all have our moments. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces, don't you think?
Pues sí, sí lo creo. Está bien, hablaré con ellos.
That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
Aquí tenemos la bomba. Tenemos un as bajo la mano. Estaba pensando cómo entrar a la ciudad. Y creo que la mejor forma es que un ciudadano de Baldur's Gate pueda darnos paso. Pues aquí tenemos algunos ciudadanos de Baldur's Gate 3, de la ciudad de Baldur. Y quiero ver si es posible que les dejen entrar a ellos.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
Tengo cosas urgentes que hacer en la ciudad.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Oh, sure. Now
see the gauntlet for
no refugees. It is decreed.
No soy ningún refugiado.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself?
No puede pasar. Ni siquiera porque es ciudadano de Baldur's Gate.
Oh, sure.
A ver, probemos con Shahira.
No refugees. It is decreed.
Ah, sí, tiene una opción diferente, ¿verdad? He vivido en esta cloaca más tiempo que los años que has vivido. Podemos comparar olores si quieres.
Ajá. Eyes open, body still.
Haz lo que dice y no te muevas.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You may not carry a mind flayer parasite, but it sees you, knows you.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare. As witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers. And the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly. Or die.
Terminamos de una pelea. Al parecer, la Absoluta también tiene control sobre estos elementos mecánicos. Y estos elementos mecánicos también están hechos del mismo material. El hierro, o bueno, acero infernal, que está hecho el motor del que está hecho el motor de Carla. Tal vez ella tenga mejor suerte con estas máquinas.
Please comply now, citizen. I will interpret any further hesitation as resistance.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Un gnomo.
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Those little bastards, or I'll have your heads.
Just a little
Lo que podemos pasar. Bueno, sí, al final pasamos.
What is that? Dantelons is up those stairs.
Muchas personas.
And he's hung rooms beside the door.
Y aquí hay otra puerta. Son dos puertas para entrar a la ciudad.
How else was I supposed to see the optics? this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
¿Qué pasa hoy de especial?
Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards.
Puerta de Baldur es mi hogar, no necesito permiso para entrar.
Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only.
Oh, así que necesitas una invitación. Podríamos engañarla. Aquí tenemos muchísima persuasión. ¡Qué fastidio! ¿Y qué pasaría si hiciera un donativo al fondo para los huérfanos del puño ardiente? Día 17. Bueno, podemos intentar de nuevo. Sí.
Yes, the Orphans Fund. You can pay me directly. I'll make sure to pass your gold to the orphans.
¿Cuánto dice? 20,000 monedas de oro. Volveré luego.
I'm sure you will.
Don't you two have rocks for brains?
From decadent drow to whip-cracking librarians, we cater to all tastes. See Mamselle Amira for a full list of company.
¿Por qué es un bordel?
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Una enana robusta. Me juzgaste terriblemente mal. Necesitaría 3 cambios de vestuario mínimo.
Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Ffion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
¿Qué otras opciones de compañía tienes?
Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Diablo. Adusta bibliotecaria.
Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Ffion's gone well missing, and my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind.
Necesitas ayuda, déjame que busque a Ffion por ti.
To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fion's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening.
Acompañantes trolls. No, veré después. Exploremos un poco el lugar.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
Ah, o sea que ese diablo es Rafael. ¿Quién eres exactamente?
Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Well. Gorilla.
Go see Raphael. Then I might let you buy me a drink.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Déjame probar tu nuevo brebaje.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
Vamos a jugar. Creo que voy a jugármela con la bebida.
Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
¿Cuál es la historia de este lugar?
Sharess Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Puesto que en una taberna se escucha por aquí todo tipo de historias.
My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way.
Sí, fue con... Sigues bailando hasta que te canses.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste?
Vamos a ver, vamos a preguntar, ¿va todo bien por aquí?
Right as falling rain. What's it to you, chuffer?
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can play them all like a lute.
Dejemos que ella lleve las riendas de la situación.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Así se ganan su dinero. Este creo que le vi antes.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Interesante nombre. 9 dedos. Hablan de 9 dedos. Tengo negocios con ella.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with her. Heard the gal met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party.
Un negocio interesante. Me gustaría participar. Esta tal vez sea la otra forma de entrar a Baldur's Gate.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Lower City. Hablemos con este elefante investigador.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria!
Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Solo vine a echar un trago.
Well, you won't get a sip for free. I insist you work for it. Propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do.
Vamos a brindar por la aventura. Sospecho que este Dumbo oculta algo con esta investigación.
A tad cliché, but I've drunk to worse. To adventure, and all the dull investigation work it leaves in its wake. Now scram! I'm about to become terrible company.
No nos dijo nada.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
Hay un grupo de asesinos cambiaformas bajo el templo, junto con las víctimas de otros asesinatos.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
Bueno, primero buscaré esa posada. Y averiguaremos qué hay ahí. La habitación de la chica que desapareció. Una habitación extremadamente lujosa. Y otra llave. Armadura de cuero. Es una invitación. Ya tenemos una invitación.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
No estás al salvo. Márchate de aquí.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Exactamente, recién nacido. Ojalá no la maten. Bueno, murió antes de que eliminaran a la ninfa.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Let's move. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
Casi muere electrocutada o cercenada la cabeza, ¿no? Esa cosa podría haberte matado y te deleitas en su belleza.
How could I help it? I don't regret its death, but I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat.
What?
The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Sí, algunos tienen gustos muy extraños. Esa criatura te excitó, ¿verdad?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
Un puñado de monedas. ¿Y qué tienes en mente?
Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
Bueno, escuchemos.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
Con los poderes de la ninfa. Venerado, satisfecho, poderoso y rico. Tal vez satisfecho.
You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full. Your mind rested. Your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Inspiración. Ocasiones alternativas. Esta sí te dio bastante experiencia.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
A la famosa librería. Sala de la locura. Tenemos que investigar esta biblioteca.
Takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Acabas de curarme del renacuajo con un chasquido de dedos.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Entonces, habla con claridad. Dime por qué me trajiste aquí.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orfeo?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
¿En serio? ¿Y cómo conseguiste ese martillo? Me parece demasiado bueno para ser cierto.
Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem.
Resulta muy conveniente que tengas exactamente lo que necesito.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
Debo suponer que quieres mi alma a cambio del martillo.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Me tienta mucho esta propuesta, pero dime por qué tienes tanto empeño en tomar la corona.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carisias created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carisias was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carisias's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
Una idea interesante. Quien use la corona se convertirá en Dios. ¿Y qué te hace pensar que tendrás éxito al usar la corona allá donde Carisias no pudo?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
Si no fracasas, ¿por qué no la tomaste en ese entonces?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Se la robaron a Mefistófeles. ¿Cómo lograron tomar la corona?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carisias to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Una decisión difícil. ¿Y qué tal si nosotros nos ponemos la corona? Y podemos deshacernos de este renacuajo por nosotros mismos. No hay trato, Rafael, me voy.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Nos sacó a ver la habitación. Es una edición terrible. Preferiría tener la corona en mi poder, sin que Rafael se entere de nuestros planes.
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
¿Podemos hacer eso? ¿Podemos llevarnos el martillo de la Casa de la Esperanza?
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it, and I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss, then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Chafki Crashet, the Githyanki will be free.
Así se habla. Vamos a hacerlo de la forma difícil.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Estuvo bien disfrutar de un momento de paz y tranquilidad.
I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Fingir que no tienes idea. A la primera.
You didn't feel it? Then perhaps my protection. But I was sure. Never mind. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses and make sure this doesn't happen again.
Kira.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Tus patitas están hechas para volar. Vemos que dice: tus ojos son dos joyas maléficas que infunden temor incluso a la más displicente de las ratas.
You are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
¿Qué murmura esa pareja sospechosa de ahí?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
La gata puede escuchar todo. Quiero saber quién está al otro lado de esas cortinas tan raras.
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
¿Qué opinas de la clientela en general?
That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
¿A te refieres a Rafael? Es una gatita con mucha información.
Come here, I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down.
Aún estoy sopesando las opciones.
Nothing wrong with that. I hope you make the right choice. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
Eso no dudo. ¿Qué haces exactamente por él?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Un mal por otro mal. Entonces, ¿por qué me impone exigencias en vez de ayudarme sin más?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
Dudo mucho que a un diablo le importe el destino del mundo.
I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients.
No me convence. Detendré el cerebro sin su ayuda.
I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Bueno, en ese punto tienes razón. Capaz que si se muere el diablo, quiere el cerebro, se muere el renacuajo que tenemos adentro.
Frego's Flophouse. Enter as strangers, leave as friends. No vacancies at this time.
Aquí está, Ffion Country.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
¿Qué sabes de Ffion, Coltrane?
Ffion, one of Mamselle's girls, who laughs like a star's twinkle. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting.
¿Quién creías que era?
The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
Ffion desapareció. Es un poco raro, ¿no?
Missing? I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh. I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine.
Busco a un asesino. Un enano vestido de rojo como tú.
How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf!
De aquí en guardarropa.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door.
Ah,
Interesting.
es una puerta secreta. ¿Y esta es la habitación de quién?
Blood near the bed.
Debo cubrirme en gloria para cubrirme en sangre. Más manos.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Intentar identificar el origen de la sangre.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Hay que sacar el cuerpo. Ah, aquí está la famosa Ffion Codre. Y otra llave. Llave de Ffion. Número 5.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Sí, son del mismo lugar. Hay varios asesinatos que están relacionados entre sí. El tribunal. Otra vez, el tribunal. Quienes desean presentarse ante el tribunal del amo del pavor y acceder al templo de Baal deben asesinar a los objetivos de esta lista y plantar pistas falsas para que parezcan que los asesinatos son de obra de la secta de la absoluta. Trae la mano de tu víctima como prueba del asesinato. Recorre una senda de sangre aspirante. Y aquí están todos los que tienen que asesinar. Qué raro. Creo que esta chica no tenía que morir. Tenemos la oportunidad de hablar con el cadáver y obtener más información precisa porque ella no está en la lista de los asesinos. Bueno, de la lista de que la gente que tiene que morir asesinada por los seguidores de Baal. Entonces puede revelarnos la información de su asesino.
Lifelessly.
¿Cómo perdiste la vida?
Murdered by my son.
Ah, su hijo.
Man, that's awful.
Es increíble. ¿Y quién es tu hijo? ¿Dónde puede encontrar a tu hijo?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
¿Qué estabas haciendo justo antes de morir?
Seeking answers.
¿Y por qué te mató tu hijo?
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Pues sí, esa es la verdad. Su hijo se involucró en esta secta de Val y mató a su propia madre por que ella le descubrió. Y bueno, amigos, hemos llegado al final de este capítulo de Baldur's Gate 3. Hubo muchas revelaciones fuertes y también hablamos con el diablo. Y espero hayan disfrutado de este capítulo. No se olviden de suscribirse y darle like. Nos veremos en el siguiente capítulo. Gracias y adiós.